Hey guys, gonna be out fishing today on a local lake on the paddleboard. I'm trying to redeem myself a little bit from last video. Got one of the biggest northerns I've ever caught, and unfortunately I'm still getting used to the camera angles and stuff on the GoPro chest mounts, so camera angle was not the best. You didn't get to see the fish real great most of the time, so I'm gonna try to fix that today. Also going to try to make the video a little shorter than a half hour, hopefully somewhere around 10 to 15 minutes ideally. So see if I can get on some fish. Bass I think are starting to spawn right now, so they might be a little tough. Northerns have been hitting pretty good, and I got the crappie stuff with just in case. So this is what I'm going to be using today. Stand-up paddleboard. I got 5 rods with because I can't make up my mind today about what I want to use. But yeah, that's the setup we got. Hopefully she handles the waves nicely today. I brought an anchor with just in case, but I probably won't be using it. I'll probably just be moving around, covering a lot of water. So also got a little towel under my chest mount, so hopefully you don't hear my heart beating the whole time. So let's see what we can do. There's one. Another decent sized bass. In the pads with a chatterbait. Come on, buddy. It's a little beat up. There you go. There we go. Where are you going, buddy? Get out of there. Just splitting right through the lily pads with this chatterbait here. If you haven't hit the morning bite, the fish aren't real active. Instead of working the sides of these lily pad patches and the edges, I like to just cast right through them. Because those fish might not be sitting on the edge actively hunting and going right in front of their face, and then banging it off those lily pad stems really seems to trigger the strikes. Even if they're not in a aggressive feeding mood, that little ticks and something going right in front of their face will usually get them to hit. Oh, there's one. Cast it off the back away from all the structure. I really don't think there's anything out there for weeds or cover, but he's sitting out there. This looks like a good little spot here. Some wind blowing in. There we go. I was right. They got a good hook set on them. There we go. Another little guy. Let's see if there's another one along these weeds. I really like that wind blowing into here. Gets the fish more active, and you can kind of sneak up on them more without spooking them. almost one sitting right in the middle of all that junk. Luckily the chatterbait goes pretty well through this kind of stuff. And there was, yep. Oh, son of a bitch. There was one sitting right in there. I couldn't tell that he picked it up, but I lost him. All right guys, I'm on my way to lake number 2, which is a short drive away from lake number 1. Did fairly good. I think I ended up getting 5 bass, nothing real big, and I lost like another 5, so that was great. When it's real windy like that, it's kind of hard to tell if they pick up your bait. And with a chatterbait, I mean, you can feel it vibrating, but you feel it go limp for 2 or 3 seconds, and you don't know if it's because the wind is pushing the paddleboard too fast that you're not getting the vibration going to it. But all 3 times that happened, it was a fish. So just need to keep the line management better and set the hook harder on those fish. So hopefully we can do a little bit better at this next lake. Hopefully I can get a nice bass to show you guys. 18 plus for sure. 20 plus would be awesome. So I'm gonna be there soon, and we'll continue then. There we go. That was a horrible hook set, but he's still on there. Pretty good sized fish. Oh yeah. Barely got him. I say he's about 16 and a half. There we go. That's a nice one. Stay on, baby, stay on. Does not feel like it's on. Actually, it is, and it's not very big. That was quite a commotion for a little guy. Of course, I'm not filming, and I hook into the biggest one of the day because I turned it off to save battery. So I didn't get the strike, but this is the most quality fish of the day by far. Look at that. That one's got to go 19. A little skinny. Not too bad though. Just set the rod there and we'll get a measurement on her. I just had a feeling that was going to happen. All right. So almost 20. It's an open mouth though, so I'd say it's probably 19. But that is a nice fish. We're gonna put her back and let her do her thing. Gotta get a better release angle there. Still a work in progress on this YouTube thing. Chest cam shooting. I think I've set the hook and bumped my camera up about 15 times, so some things you gotta get used to. I wish I started doing this a year ago, but better late than never. See if I can get another nice one like that.
There we go. Smaller one again.
Got a buddy over here who's just checking out my stand-up paddleboard. How you doing, buddy? Hey, come here. Very friendly guy. Come here, buddy. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Alright guys, that wraps it up for today. Not too bad. I got, I think 8 or 9 bass. Goal was 1 over 18 and I got a 19, so satisfied that category. They're hitting pretty good despite not getting out until 10:30, and now it's about 2 o'clock, but we got some cloudy skies and a little bit of wind, which helps a lot. So thanks for tuning in, and hope to bring you some good content soon, fishing, and get a couple fitness videos up there too for anyone that's looking for that. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.